Has gardening with pots got you down? These easy DIY low-cost herb troughs will save you space in the garden and say goodbye to those pots.
I just finished getting all of these pieces of gutter off of Craigslist. They were 20 feet long, but I cut them to 5 feet lengths before taking them in the car using some tin snips. It took a while, but now I've got a lot of pieces that I can work with. The first thing I want to do is measure how wide the widest part is so that I know how wide to cut the wood. This is 4 7/8 inches, so I'll rip a piece of wood on the table saw to that width.
This is why you should wear safety glasses while using the table saw.
Now I need to measure the length of the bottom section of the divider, which is 3 1/8 inches. And I want to measure how tall to make it, which is 3 3/4 inches. Now I'll go ahead and cut this piece to this shape and make sure that it fits in the gutter. So it looks like I need to cut off this corner here, and I'll just go ahead and make a mark. That fits quite a bit better, so I'll use that as my template for the other pieces. Now what I need to do is take these wooden blocks and clamp them and screw them inside the gutter to block off the ends and to give it some structure in the middle. For each of the holes I drill, I'll need to punch it with this center punch first so that the drill bit doesn't wander. Sometimes I need to use needle nose pliers to bend it before clamping it together. There's a bit of a gap on the bottom here, but I'll leave it that way because it'll help with the drainage. I'm going to try one of these screw clamps instead of the trigger clamps because it's quite a bit stronger with the clamping pressure. That's looking pretty good. I'll just put a screw through it to hold it in place. Now that I have all these wooden dividers installed, I'm almost ready to install it on the planter box itself. But first I want to punch some holes with my center punch and drill through them so it's easier to attach. Now that I've built this and drilled the holes in it, I need to cut this piece of trim so it fits flush up against my planter box. And to do that, I'll place it there and then draw a line under it. Now I just need to drill some holes for drainage and then fill it with soil, and I'll be ready to plant. This was a really good project. I got a lot of these pieces of rain gutter for free, so I have enough materials to make several more of them, and it's a good way to add functionality to my elevated planter box, which I'll link to in the description. I plan on growing herbs or strawberries in here. Anything that doesn't need really deep roots should work well in these planters. And I hope that you enjoy making it yourself if you've made my elevated planter box. Thank you everybody for watching, and please make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.